Let's take some time to look at some of the brand new features given to us in AutoCAD 2015. One of the first things I want to look at is the New tab. Now in AutoCAD 2015, we have something called the New tab. From here, you can access a couple of different things. It has two main options to it, the Learn and the Create areas. The Learn area is a place for tutorials. It has access to videos and tips. This video here will show you some of the new features that are in AutoCAD 2015. Here in this center column, and you can scroll through it, are Getting Started videos. These videos will give you an introduction into some of the features in AutoCAD. Down here, these are featured videos. These videos are featured from Autodesk, and a lot of them contain the new features, some of the more advanced features, as well as other excerpts from AutoCAD 2015 that Autodesk would like to focus on. On the right, we have several tips, and this tip will change every time you log into AutoCAD, and links to online resources from Autodesk.com and various other pages in the website from Autodesk. Now the Create area is where you will spend most of your time while in the New tab. Here you have three main columns. On the right, we have Notifications. It will give you information about your license activity. Right now I'm using a trial version to create these videos, and it's telling me that I have 3 days left on my trial period. It will also provide links to get feedback from Autodesk or to sign into your Autodesk 360 account. In the center is your recent documents. These are files that I have had recently opened. I can click here, here, and here to get different views of my files. I can also click here and here to pin these files to this list so that they'll stay at the top all of the time. On the left is the Get Started. This is the place where you will interact with the New tab the most. Here, if you want to start a brand new file from a template, click on the Template button, scroll through all of the template files available, and start your new drawing. Now, if you're in AutoCAD and you don't have the New tab showing, that's fine. Just click on this little plus sign right here, and that will open up another New tab. Here you can open files, sheet sets, get more templates online, or look at some example drawings. The AutoCAD Help System includes a new way to help you locate tools in the AutoCAD user interface directly from the relevant help content. In the Help window, click on the tool that you want to use, right here, or click on the Find button. If it can't find it or show it to you because you're in a different ribbon state than where it is, it will give you a list or directions to where you can find it. AutoCAD 2015 offers a modern, dark-themed interface that includes the ribbon, the status bar down here. The new dark-themed interface, combined with a traditional dark model space, minimizes the contrast between the drawing spaces and surrounding tools. It helps to reduce eye strain. You can easily change between the dark theme and a more traditional light theme color scheme in the Display tab and the Options. So open up your options, go to Display, change from dark to light, click OK. This will give you a more traditional light-looking interface. Now the Workspace drop-down has been turned off in the Quick Access toolbar. It's not here by default. However, if I click on the little arrow, I can turn it back on, and you can access them. It's also found down here in the status bar. Now note, the classic interface is no longer available inside AutoCAD 2015. Several enhancements to the ribbon have also been included. It's been updated to support the dark color theme as well, and improvements in efficiency for accessing the tools have also been put in. So it does work a little bit more quickly. If you go to the Insert tab and go to the Insert button, it will offer several different galleries if there are blocks inside your file. So if I open up my tool palette and I insert several different blocks, now when I go to Insert, I'll have a gallery of all of the blocks available to me. These will list a visual display of the blocks available inside your file. Galleries are also available for styles that are defined in the current drawing, including dimensions, multi-leaders, text, tables, and table cells. Now, the View tab in the ribbon has been updated as well. It's been reorganized. Autodesk is hoping that this makes it easier to control the visibility of user interface elements such as the UCS icon, View Cube, navigation bar, and layout tabs. AutoCAD 2015 has several improved graphic features in it. The line smoothing variable enables you to turn off anti-aliasing of drawings and viewports configured with the 2D wireframe visual style. So while we're in 2D and in a wireframe style, this allows the anti-aliasing to be turned off, and it allows for a more visually appealing line type style. It's hard to see this by itself. You really need a before and after from different versions, but it's there. AutoCAD 2015 also offers improved visual feedback when creating and editing objects. For example, during a move operation, the selected objects are displayed in their original position with a faded effect to it instead of just a dashed selected area. And you get a new guideline that shows up in the form of this orange dashed line. Complex line types will also display as you draw, move, copy, or rotate them. Another option you have is in Selection Enhancements. Before, if I wanted to select something, I had a crossing window or I had a selection window. Now, if I hold down the Control key, I get a selection lasso. Different selection effects have also been added. They offer more feedback when you pre-select and select objects. You can see it highlights it, and then when I select it, it highlights it and makes it a different color, letting me know for sure that it's very different from my non-selected items. If your hardware acceleration is turned on, then selecting an object will change its color. That color won't change if your hardware acceleration is turned off. AutoCAD 2015 also offers a new command preview control. This is on the Selection tab of the Options dialog box. Open up Options, go to the Selection tab, and come down here to the Command Preview. This Command Preview will give you a preview of what's going on in your command. If you want that to turn off, just turn that off. The Trim and Extend tools are enhanced in AutoCAD 2015 to provide a preview of the results that you're going to have. So if I make a selection for my trimming lines, press Enter, and then as I go and hover over the items to be deleted, you'll see a red X, and that section of the object is grayed out, giving you a bit of a preview of what your new object will look like when finished. The Lengthen tool also supports very similar aspects to it, as well as the Break tool. There are several cursor enhancements that have been given to us in AutoCAD 2015. The new cursor enhancements will provide a visual contextual feedback. It includes what are called badges. They reflect the state of many different common operations. The crosshairs have been removed from the inside of the pick box to make it easier to see what you're picking. An inspection badge is displayed when using inquiry tools such as distance, radius, angle, area, volume, list, and ID. If I type in the command list, you'll see a question mark located in the upper right-hand quadrant of my crosshairs. Also, the rotate command will have a little rotate symbol in that same location. The badge displays a clockwise or counterclockwise arrow according to the direction specified by the drawing units. Other relevant badges are displayed for some other editing commands such as copy, move, and scale, just in case you forget what command it is that you're doing. Model space viewports have been significantly enhanced in AutoCAD 2015. They now offer more flexibility and greater ease of use when creating them and using them. So when we go to the new Arranged View tab and we click on the Viewports command, go to the viewport configuration, we can quickly create brand new viewports. After you create those multiple viewports in model space, a bright blue boundary clearly identifies the active viewport, as you can see here on the right. You can easily resize any of these viewports by dragging the horizontal or vertical viewport boundaries. There's a drag spot right here. If I click on it, I can drag it over. And the same here as well. I can drag the intersection point to move them in all directions. There's a new plus icon here in each viewport, the one that's active. If I click it, I can get to a viewport configuration list, and that will quickly change my viewport settings. I can also hold down the control key while dragging my viewport boundary to create a new viewport. And I can do this in all directions, creating a lot of new viewports. On another note, layers have a new sorting feature to it. Layer lists are now displayed using natural order sort. For example, if you have the layer names in numbers like 1, 4, 25, 6, 21, they will be now sorted in numeric order 1, 2, 4, 6, 10, 21, 25, instead of grouping the first digit seen all by ones, then by twos, meaning it would sort them as 1, 10, 2, 25, etc. A natural order sort applies to all layer lists, including the Hatch Editor, Ribbon tab, and Quick Select, just to name a few. Also, the isometric drafting environment can now be toggled quite easily. You can simply go down to the status bar and change that on the fly, just by clicking on the image of the icon or by clicking the arrows and selecting which isoplane you want. The M-Text editor has been updated in AutoCAD 2015. It now offers better visibility and control. The background is now transparent when hardware acceleration is applied. You can also see drawing geometry even when the editor opens up on top of it. Of course, you can also turn that off. Auto bullets and numbering. When you need to create bullets or auto numbering in M-Text in AutoCAD 2015, it will automatically apply bullets or numbering for you by default. You can turn that off or turn it on, whichever you need to use while working inside your M-Text editor. Then when you begin a line with a symbol or with a number or letter followed by one of these characters in a space or tab, AutoCAD 2015 automatically creates a bullet or number list. So if I go to create new M-Text and I type in a number, and then I type in either a period, a comma, a parentheses, greater than, or bracket, and then I place a space or a tab, I get this little indicator right here telling me that I'm in the auto bullet and numbering mode. And I will continue on and it shows up right away. I don't have to go in and manually start the bullets numbering. When you're entering text in the new AutoCAD 2015 M-Text editor, AutoCAD recognizes if caps lock is turned on while you're also pressing the Shift key. If I turn on caps lock and I press the Shift key, did you see what it did there? It automatically changed the case to match a sentence case for my text. Superscript and subscript text is also easier to create in AutoCAD 2015 now. You can simply highlight the text that you have and use the new superscript or subscript tools in the text editor ribbon, here and here, just depending on what it is you need. Auto stacking of fractions now has also been simplified. When you enter in the numbers with a forward slash, for example, 1/20, AutoCAD will automatically treat it as a fraction. Now, an icon indicates that the text has been auto-stacked. You'll see this right here. Now you can click on the icon to access relevant controls for that stacked fraction. You can make it diagonal or horizontal, or you can unstack it. If you right-click on this and then press the stack button, you'll get that. And when you select a stacked object, you'll get that little glyph down there at the bottom of the screen to quickly access your different settings. So that makes it much easier of a process. Tooltips have now been added to the tab tool and markers in the text editor to assist you in creating and editing paragraph tabs. So if I have a lot of text that I have to type and I need a paragraph, Autodesk helps. So now I can come up here, put in my paragraph. These new tool tips will help you better control and visualize and see your paragraphs and what you need to do with them. Another nice new feature inside the mText editor is the match properties. This will match text formatting from one text aspect to another. So if I have one set here, bold, underlined, and the color is red, and I want to match that here, I can select my properties, click match, and pick it. And now it changes it. When you choose the match properties in the mText editor, a paintbrush icon is displayed at the cursor. There's also a new text alignment command. It's called text align. Select the text objects that you have, press enter, and then select the text object to align to. You'll get a little bit of a preview, select your button, and it will line it up accordingly.